Alright guys, I literally just ended the last video and we're going to keep moving forward. So this is another area that has a ton of traps. So without trap detection, it can be very annoying. There we go. And without knowing the layout, it can be very annoying. And I don't know the layout other than the direct route to go to the upstairs. We have mummies here, because we are in a pyramid. We have specters here, because we are in a pyramid. Oh no, not my orcish helmet. I'll get something better here soon. Not very soon, but in the near-ish future. We're getting very generous. Come here, buddy. We're gonna fight these guys. We're just waiting to heal up. We're gonna drink invisibility, and now we're gonna look around. So the upstairs moved. So the upstairs are here. Shadow Troll. This is the most annoying guy. Is this a hill giant? Hill giant chieftain. I don't think that counts. But here is who we're after. Rahitep the Mummy Lord. Can also see invisible. So we will be making a beeline straight for Rahitep. These guys can see invisible. We will go berserk because I want him dead. And we killed him very, very, very quickly. If you do get surrounded, and I'll show this off here in just a second. Let's get that over 90. Food price over 70, which is not really a threshold, and we'll start pushing find weakness. Okay, right here, I want these 60 stone strange wrappings that he drops in the Ankh. But if you start getting surrounded, push yourself into the corner. If you can defeat all the monsters in the room. There's the second quest done. If you can defeat all the monsters in the room, push your confused self into the corner, and you should have an easy time. Alright, Shadow Troll can drain strength. I am leaving. I did let him hit me more times than I would like. Ogre Lord. But we're done here. We have the Ankh, which gives +2 DV and PV, grants luck, and fate smiles. So that's good for general preservation. But we need to get our alignment to Lawful Plus. I made the mistake of not having it at Lawful Plus. Let's go and activate this trap. Couldn't have gotten much better. If you go this way, there will be 2 traps you hit. But you go right here. Make sure you open up both of these. Go right here, kick these down. 3 kicks is enough. A pickaxe, a climbing set, thieves picks. You don't need the thieves picks, but you can pick them up and sell them. And then we're done here. We never need to come back. I'm going to come down here. There is a barbarian I wish to speak with. Typically from what I've seen is he's back here. This time he is not. Is he actually? Oh, he's actually in his house. Talk to him. Well met. Slay a score or 20 of the monster that was your first kill. I believe this character... Typically, I start off first kill Ogre. So I would assume this character is the same. Let's use the Cornucopia. And... let's see. We are barely inbound. Once you hit level 15, 15 is the minimum, you can enter this area. I highly recommend having a source of invisibility for this area. If you do not have invisibility, it can be iffy. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 Morgias. We really, really want our toughness and willpower near their maximum. Once this hits 23, I'm going to try different things. But these guys will attack you if they notice you. And they give good EXP. It's a good place to farm EXP if you don't intend to actually do the Ice Queen area. Another thing to note, that this whole corridor that I'm getting ready to go through right here is filled with traps. Not completely. There is space. I'm losing a lot of stuff here. It's making me sad. There are a couple items that would help me out that I do not have. Oh, my pickaxe. Oh, I just picked up a pickaxe. Never mind, we're fine. We get to here. There's our increase. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is the rough minimum to get a toughness and willpower. Sometimes you will not get both if you only do 4. I don't have all of the Morgia that I would like. That's a really good Helm of Water Breathing. That's why my stats didn't look right. So we're going to eat 3 cooked lizards, and I'm just waiting for health. Eat 1 more cooked lizard and go in here. Here, before it loads in, is going to be a fight between fire and ice. And we can do a quick evaluation of the teams. Now, if we look here, I only see the 1 Fire Giant King. He's pretty strong. If there's multiple Fire Giant Kings, fire usually stands a rough chance. But compared to this army that awaits them, filled with ice vortexes, filled with white dragons, ice elementals, snow golems, frozen ones, this little force that has fire beetles, fire lizards, fire worms, red worms, it's probably not going to go well. And what you want to do is just let the turns pass. It will, or not will, it could cause your system to lag a bit, because it does have to process every movement. And if you're moving also and moving the camera, it makes it even worse. And ice dominated. Now, if you notice there's items, do not pick them up unless you can kill all the ice people that are left, because they will not be happy. I like to just look, but there was nothing there worth it. We go here, there's this guy. You can attack him, don't. He will ask you to kill the Ice Queen. There is a place to actually kill the Ice Queen, but not for us and not in this run. This is another long passage where if I use monster detection, you'd see all up here. All up here. I want to save that monster detection. There's a lot of monsters up there, but they're locked in place. Now this guy right here, this Berserker Prince, if he notices you, he will start yelling at you. And he can open that corridor, which is just a bad time. And he's dead. Now, all these guys are in the way. You just want to swap position. And a diagonal line. Diagonal line. One will follow you through, and you're through. Now here's a forest of Yetis. But if you're invisible, you can just go through. I typically will just go down to the bottom and go straight across if I'm not invisible. You have to get nearly right next to them or have a god-awful stealth score for them to aggro you. So we're here. At this point, you want to take off your helmet, your weapon, and your shield. Because in this area, your movement is a suggestion. Because I just tried to move from here to here, and the wind blew me southeast. I just tried to go at an angle southeast. And it's covered with water, so if you can't swim, you're gonna probably have a bad time. Now the reason you take your helmet and your weapon and shield or weapons off is the wind can blow your helmet off your head and can blow the weapons out of your hands. 1, 2, 3. Potion of toughness in the holy water. Eat. Now here's a tactic. If you eat a cursed Stoma Symptia, it will make you starving. Now watch this. I ate it. I'm starving. I'm overburdened. My stats are trash because I'm starving. But I have this blessed potion of toughness. I'm now satiated. It took me from starving to satiated. If I was not starving, it would take forever for me to get hungry again and would slow down my herb training tremendously. But at this point, you just want to talk to the Ice Queen. She knows you talk to him. She knows what he wants to do. And she's right. It wouldn't be good for you unless you know what you're doing. But she's fighting against chaos. And she wants you to go to this cave to the west. She says northwest. It's directly west. And she wants you to kill him. Again, typically at this point in the game, you have a nice little wand of fireballs that makes fighting him easy. I do not. So, this fight can get interesting. Oh, ow. So let's put on our helm, our Mace of Destruction, and our nice shield. Once we hit Lawful Plus, I will switch to the Ankh, but we may be a ways off from that. I still don't know. So we make our way back through the Yeti Forest. We're invisible, they can't see us. And we just swap. At this point that we've angered them, they see us. They know we're here, and they're going to follow us over here. But if you fight them where someone else can see, then you've given up your position to multiple people. So you walk these guys away, and you go. And typically, just a side note in case you do not know, if you have over 2,000 stones of equipment, you will break through ice. But not the ice in the Ice Queen domain. You have to break 3,000 stones to go through this ice. I don't want to mess with any of these guys. Ooh, I'm hungry. Use the cornucopia. Directly west. We're going to leave the Ring of Invisibility on, because there's monsters here that will really mess us up. I don't want to explore. This monster in particular, a Frost Giant Berserker, would really mess us up. And I just want to take you guys to... Oh! 8-5 versus 9-3. We'll take the 8-5 for now. That was an Eternium medium shield, in case you didn't read. Okay, what are you? Are you kidding me? That monster is insanely dangerous if it notices us. So dangerous, I couldn't teleport it away. He didn't notice us. Now, I don't know, I don't remember, and since I've started playing today, we haven't run into any vaults, and when you run into a regular lesser vault, it says you feel excited. This is you feel truly excited. This is a greater vault. We will use monster detection. It's a greater fire vault. Here's what's in there. The vault starts you out slow, right? With these fire lizards. And then it slowly moves you into fire drakes, which, you know, no big deal. Then you have these red dragon hatchlings into fire elementals. These elementals are tough guys. Now, if you notice, there's a layer here. Or there's a layer here, I should say. This is a wall. Now, I wish... Oh. Magic mapping? Holy water? Read magic mapping. These are artifacts. Now, these are garbage artifacts right here. It's just this one and this one are artifacts. This is the silver key. This is the scorched spear. Hardly worth going in there for. And we will not be going in there now. We will go in there. Oh, God. We might go in there now. Oh, this is so tempting to do some just absolute garbage. We're fast. At 120 speed. Oh, there's such a cheesy thing we're gonna do. Willpower. Now I'm just eating 3 because I cannot get the toughness increase, so it will definitely go into willpower. But there is a lesser vault here that has these nice little dragons. Is that ice? That was a lightning vortex. Weird. We're going to take off our mithril chainmail and put on our strange wrappings. The stats are less, but we do get a cold immunity, and we get see invis. Now, as you can see, these monsters aren't the pushovers we're used to, but they do ice blasts, which is good for us. And these dragons... Now here's a Frost Giant Berserker. The dragons drop gold is what I was getting at. But here's a Frost Giant Berserker. Dangerous. I wish I had an identify. Uncursing into holy water. We're just going to go and uncurse everything. 1 moss, 2 moss. I did not eat those. I used them. There's our dangerous boy. The guy with the... guy right here with the ponytail. He's the dangerous one. Haggard the Frost Giant Jarl. Everyone just got aggroed except for him, which is good. We do not want to fight everyone while we fight him. And we take them to this hallway. These guys can do crits that will do a lot of damage and will make you sad. And getting sandwiched like this is something else that can happen, and it will make you sad. But I need the guy behind me dead, because I am fighting forwards. Pick up the Frost Giant Corpse, because... Ooh, good hit. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, this is great. Now I'm so far ahead, I can just do auto command. Right here, 24 strength. There's a chance that you will get a strength increase. We are lawful plus. Gold. 9,000 favors you greatly. Okay. Oh gosh. I hate this point because I have stuff size. Because usually at this point I will sacrifice, yeah, stuff I probably shouldn't. to do this. And then once you are at extreme alignment, your piety is absolutely close. I would recommend wearing ancient mummy wrappings for this, and I'll explain in a second. Pray. Hereby ye art crowned to be my champion. You look forward to being digested by the Chaos Lords themselves, which means I'm immune to acid attacks. I got, not what I wanted. A silvery two-handed sword. Which is Vanquisher. Which I think it slays almost everything in the game, so it's really strong. But our DV just took a massive hit. I'm gonna eat 2 cooked lizards and explain that how this is just not good. And I'll take it into a fight. See, it does a lot of damage when you hit. But now they also do a lot of damage when they hit. And they'll hit more often. Wooden ring, that's a ring of fire resistance. Perfect for stuff we might be doing. So we'll use this for now. But the minute we take a big hit, we have to switch back to more defensive tactics. And I don't want to fight Hagar just yet. See, we're taking big hits. Drink. Booze. I don't have any booze. I don't have any boost mana. Oh god, I thought I died. I was so ready to just be dead. I wanted to get find weakness to 90. But see, that's why it's scary. And we will switch back to our Mace of Destruction. So instead of having 20 DV, we have 49. And we're a lot safer from taking large amounts of damage. But we also don't deal large amounts of damage. So the fights become longer. Okay, that was a lucky crit for us to get him to half health in one. Frost Giant Corpse, 24 strength, 25 strength. Your muscles feel like steel. That's a great thing with these guys. Okay, there's a willpower and a dexterity bonus, which the dexterity bonus is also +1 to speed. Blanket, so that's likely a fireproof blanket. Do I have any identify? I do not. Oh, fireproof blanket would be perfect right now. I just want to kill everything that is not that frost giant right now. Because when we have to deal with the frost giant, it's going to be a bear. I am going to eat that corpse. No increase. I only have 1 water? Screw it. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna do something probably dumb here. And that wasn't probably dumb, that was dumb. So, oh, we put the mace on, we can put the large mithril shield on, and we can also put the Ankh on now. But if he hits us, he also corrupts us. He hit us twice and corrupted us. Okay, we killed him. We got 6,975 down here in the bottom left. experience points for killing them, and 3,000 for the quest. And killing these dragons and clearing out the vault entirely isn't necessary, but you're missing out on a ton of gold if you do not. And being cold immune and missing out on a lot of gold that's easy just seems like a bad idea. Get the corpse. Get the corpse, which I think is more cold resistance, question mark. But we're still not going to tackle that vault, that greater vault upstairs. There is such an easy way to handle it, but I want to maximize. Oh, please. That ultimate doppelganger will kill us if we fight him head on. We need 1, 2, 1, 2. Much better offensive capabilities to handle him. We're going to use the cornucopia, move to the wooden ring, and now we're going to go back and kill those steel golems. I wish you guys wouldn't. We're much luckier now. We have more defense, I think. We're going to take that off because that burns. One, 2. I think we can handle these guys a lot better than we did before, just one-on-one. So a good strategy when you're not quite strong enough, and being strong enough is like 40 PV to just hang out down here and kill them, is to stay on the stairs, aggro one, and take it back upstairs. Okay, I'm glad it didn't. Okay, it did make me wait twice. I just got lucky. See, and we're handling them fine one-on-one. And they're giving a ton of EXP. At this point, it's not so dangerous. And just because our equipment isn't burning makes me feel like we do have a fireproof blanket. Which means our equipment is relatively safe. Now gain plus 15% instead of plus 7 from some items, which might translate into PV now. We're going to max out athletics. And we tried very hard to max out find weakness. And I want more PV at this point. So let's take a look here. We're getting 3 PV from our class skill. So we should have 33, but we do have 36. Oh my dragons. Oops. You feel chilled. You feel chilled. I don't know if that does anything. Now I'm standing at an angle because they're going to move behind him due to their pathing being kind of weird. That way I don't risk getting fire blasted by multiple golems at the same time. That hurt. So let's take him upstairs. Kill him. First aid. I'm not a big user of first aid, but I've seen players much better than me swear by it. So it leaves me inclined that it's much better than I can just understand. Now, there's secret doors here, but they're not in obvious locations. It's right there. I'm just going to fully scout these little areas. Right here. See, this corridor goes to an end and actually goes into a bunch of pools. Nah, I don't care about pools. Right here is the secret passage, which opens to a bigger room that starts with more steel golems. But we're farther in now. We can't just easily retreat. There's a chance that there's going to be random monster spawns now behind us. So at this point, you have to be pretty sure you can kill multiple steel golems in a row and that you're not going to get two shot. And I'm not certain of that. I got that steel golem that doesn't seem to care. Oh, the steel horrors are more dangerous by how much damage they do, but you can typically get rid of them quicker. Go right here. This is a trapped hallway. There are traps on every single square in this hallway. So that's why I didn't back up immediately, and in case it was a blinding trap or teleportation trap. Here's one of the good things about being down here, is there's an entire room filled with weapons. This huge iron hammer and 400 stones is an artifact. That's an Eternium two-handed sword. I'm not too interested in two-handers. And I'm just going off weights right now. And nothing in here. We'll pick that up, I don't know. That could be something, maybe. But what's going to happen, we're going to open this door and there's going to be a steel golem right there. Hi, buddy. And back through a trapped hallway. 2 pit traps. He discovered the acid trap for us. And more steel golems. So retreat here, go to the corner so you're not getting fire blasted by multiples. This isn't good for us. We're in relatively large amount of harm right now. We're in a very scary situation. Oh, what are you? Scroll of Darkness, I could care less. And we're getting lucky, we're getting decent rolls on fighting these guys. Animated armor. Close that. And try and heal up. This area also does corrupt, so hanging out here for too long is not advised. But at the end of the last hallway was a room filled with weapons. So at the end of this hallway, I'll pick that up. First aid, I didn't check to see how much I actually healed up from it. Okay, healed up 1. Healed up 1. And here is a room filled with armor. But not very good. Am I still wearing the ancient mummy? I am. Oh, that's unfortunate. I did a dumb. 32. 216. Regular robes. Maybe not regular clothes. Yeah, that's a shirt of the saints. Which is nice. But I'd rather have this adamantium ring mail. +1/+1. So 38 PV is pretty good. But I think we're going to go ahead and cut this part off here. Might venture into that greater vault in the next one. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you in the next one.